Hello and happy Monday. It's your Ghoul Essence, and I'm here to deliver your weekly message. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I won't take up too much of your time. We're going to jump into your weekly messages. So, for your first card, you do have Zeitgeist. You don't get to choose what defines you. I am taking this as collective, especially with your second card being Gossamer. Silver linings are delicate thread. Weave yours into spiderwebs. Catch what nourishes you. You could have been dealing with a person or multiple persons who were trying to control, I'm hearing the narrative, but trying to control a narrative about you while also controlling how a collective, I'm hearing collective conscious. So trying to control how a collective views you and controlling the collective conscious opinion on you. I do feel like with you don't get to choose what defines you, you probably took whatever smear campaign, whatever narrative was being spun on you, whatever attacks was being thrown your way, you probably took that and made the best of it. This could have been people trying to ostracize you and isolate you, and you just taking whatever that was and just, again, making the best of it. I do feel like this is someone or multiple someones realizing that they don't get to choose how you're perceived. They don't get to choose the reality that you live in. They don't get to control you, and they definitely aren't controlling how you're viewed. With that being said, you do have mine. Appearances are only deceiving if you are easily deceived. I do feel like these are people, again, I keep hearing collective consciousness. These could be people who at one point were fooled, but they're starting to wake up to something. This could be people realizing like, there are holes in a story that is being spread about you, or there's just like, that I'm hearing, why do you hate this person so much? Like, there could be someone just starting to ask questions, like something's not adding up. That is bringing me to hyperbole. Sounding right is almost as good as being right. Almost. Again, there could be holes in a story. Something is not adding up. This could be, again, someone coming back with, I'm hearing tangible evidence. Again, I keep hearing something is not adding up. So someone is starting to find holes in a story somewhere. At the bottom of the deck, you do have Tenacious. Know what you are fighting for and when to quit. This could be one or multiple persons realizing that they are kind of like, I'm hearing uphill battle and also fighting a lost cause. This could be someone realizing that like although they're putting up a good fight, it may be best to kind of start waving that white flag. That is bringing me to the King of Swords upright, being clarified by the Two of Swords upright. I am imagining like a rabid animal kind of like being cornered. This is somebody that I feel, again, although they are, I'm hearing worthy opponent, putting up a good fight, although this is somebody that at one point was very calculated, strategic, and putting up a good fight, they are kind of like, starting to lose their steam. This is somebody who I feel is starting to, again, they are being met with some questions. People are starting to side item. This is somebody who is realizing that like, maybe they should call it quits. With the Tower in the reverse being clarified by the Moon upright, I do feel like this is somebody who is looking at you, collective, and really wondering how you keep bringing yourself out of these Tower moments. This is somebody who I feel is starting to question themselves, really starting to take a look at themselves because they're realizing, I'm hearing, losing steam. With the Six of Wands in the upright being clarified by the Ace of Cups in the reverse, I do feel like this is somebody who really wanted to take this Ace of Cups away from you, but all it did, I'm hearing strengthen, all it did was just strengthen you. This is somebody who, again, appearances are only deceiving if you're easily deceived. This is somebody who like wanted to take some kind of Ace of Cups away from you, kind of make you look bad to other people. I'm hearing tarnish, so tarnish your reputation, tarnish the way you look to other people, but I feel like all it did was kind of put a positive spotlight on you, and all it's doing is making people, I'm hearing, like you, feel attracted to you. That is bringing me to the Hermit upright being clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing Uno reverse. This is somebody who kind of like, destiny swapped with you in a sense, kind of Uno reversed themselves. This is somebody who was hoping to, again, ostracize you, isolate you, paint you in a negative light, control some kind of narrative about, or put a negative narrative surrounding you. And this is somebody who kind of did that to themselves. With this Hermit upright being clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like this is one of those things where I'm hearing not only do people not want to work with this person, but they don't want to work for this person. So this could have been someone or multiple someones who had people just targeting you, attacking you, bullying you, stuff like that. And now these people, I'm hearing, I don't want to play with you anymore. They don't want to do that for or with this person anymore. And they don't even want to be surrounded with this person. And this could be somebody who's losing friends, acquaintances, allies, and the whole shebang is what I'm hearing, which is bringing me to the bottom of the deck. You do have the world upright. I'm hearing war is over. I might title the video this, but I'm hearing war is over, the world upright. So whatever this situation is, it is coming to an end if it hasn't ended already. And I do feel like I'm hearing this league of friends, alliances, whatever it is also, I'm hearing washing your hands. It's no more. Let's pull some more messages. Oh, you also have the Nine of Swords upright at the bottom of the deck. And you have the Five of Swords upright as well. And the Queen of Swords upright as well, with the Knight of Swords in reverse as well. I do feel like this is somebody who is still kind of like, trying to figure out what they're going to do. I'm imagining, again, a rabid animal being backed into a corner. This is somebody I'm hearing losing their steam. This is someone who realizes they're kind of like, running out of attacks. And with the Five of Swords, I always take this as somebody who is spying, keeping tabs for their own selfish gain. With this Queen of Swords here, this is somebody who realizes that they cannot keep attacking you. Their attacks are not working, and it's making them feel, I'm hearing, helpless. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, you have situational single, temporary loneliness, choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling, unbreakable, inner toughness, enduring hardship, strength through adversity, nothing can break me, swipe right, online dating, instant attraction, digital romance, match found, me versus me, self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, sorry, my only competition. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have secret admirer, hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest, someone's watching. So again, I do feel like this is one of those things with you don't get to choose what defines you. This is one of those situations where whoever, whatever was trying to, I'm hearing, ice you out, isolate you, beat you down, break you down, make you feel like, I'm hearing the laughing stock of the town, make you feel with the hermit jumping out here, make you feel like you were this hermit. All it did was push you into a season of becoming okay with being alone. All it did was strengthen your defenses. All it did was also make you more appealing to others. And it, in a roundabout way, kind of attracted people to you even more. And I feel like all it did was prepare you to, go out there and meet new people. This is one of those things where I'm hearing you didn't succeed. And I'm also hearing Kelly Clarkson, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So this is one of those situations where, again, like the Eight of Swords in reverse coming out, like this is one of those things where somebody tried to put you in your head, make you feel like, you are a loser or you're unwanted or you're undesirable. And you just kind of took that time working on yourself with Death upright, working on yourself, I'm hearing seasoning yourself, baking yourself. I'm hearing, let me cook. You're just cooking yourself, essentially. You didn't internalize this. You literally just kind of like, I'm hearing something better is coming. It's so funny. So you do have the Hermit upright being clarified by the Three of Cups in reverse. I am taking this as, again, you didn't take this season of isolation as, a reflection of your worth or value. You took it as, this is time for, as the Hermit represents, going within and healing and doing actual work on oneself. That is exactly what you did. With the Eight of Swords in reverse being clarified by the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you didn't sit here and, again, internalize this as anything being wrong with you. You didn't go around like, trying to beg people to be friends with you or accept you. You just kind of, worked on yourself and understood that when the time comes, people will find you. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse being clarified by the Three of Pentacles upright, again, you didn't stress about people not wanting to work with you, not wanting to be buddies with you. You just understood that, once you finish going through this season of change, this transition, you probably saw that you were being isolated purposely. You probably knew that you were going through some kind of like attack, and you knew that, I'm hearing I will prevail. You knew that this had an end date. You knew that this would, come to an end at some point. And this season of the Eight of Wands in reverse, this season of no contact would expire, would stop at some point. And I'm hearing let the floodgates open. Once that day came, you knew with the Chariot upright, the floodgates would open and people would be coming your way. Which again, you do have the secret admirer here. I do feel like with appearances are only deceiving if you are easily deceived, and everything else, you probably had so many people that wanted to approach you, befriend you, see what you were about, but whatever entity and people or persons that were just kind of acting as a barrier probably stopped these people. But collective, I feel like your time is now, and you probably have so many people that are going to be befriending you and, welcoming you in. So Best of luck to you. You also do have trust the signs, paying attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, following intuition, message received, as well as let it go, releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. And collective, I do feel like in this period of isolation and whatever you've gone through, all it has done is strengthen you and prepare you for better identifying who and who should not be in your life, who is coming into your life with good intentions, and who's coming into your life to put you through a bunch of fuckery. So with that being said, best of luck to you, and I will see you next time. Y'all have a good one.